Alishadai Holy, ngabe usuhlupheke kakhulu, izimali zakho zivalekile nenhlahla yomsebenzi ayibona. Futhi usukhathele ngomashonisa, kanye nenhlahla ekhasino ayikho. Inkinga yakho ingaxazululeka, lapho kumele ukwenze ukuthola nansi iHoly Ash esisiza abantu abaningi. Khumbula, impilo ayibekelwa nani. Wena lungisa u1200 nje kuphela ukuze bakusize. Bavakashele manje kule address elandelayo. Ethi El Shaddai Herbal Shop, Matches Arcade 349 West Street eThekwini, noma bafonele ku 063 689 8922 noma ku 082 459 1816. Al Shaddai Holy Ash izoshintsha impilo yakho kangcono.
Siyabingelela ubingelela Babu Dokotela babo isizwe ubaba ujabulile siseThekwini sisekhoneni umgaqo Queen Street and Albert Street number 30 Albert Street or number 72 Queen Street sise 19th floor suite number 1904 to 1905. Siyabonga.
Greetings our viewers at home. Today we are hosting Babu Dokotela again. Babu Dokotela, today our topic is Invoke Mighty Ajaguraja.
We have to invoke the spirit for people because people will no. This is the spirit of mighty Ajaguraja. When the time is right, we'll lecture you about Ajaguraja.
Wow, thank you, Babu Dokotela. Babu Dokotela, before we discuss this thing further, I want to check something here for my learned friend out there.
Yes.
Someone will ask, is this Ajaguraja a registered movement in South Africa? No, people will ask this question.
Yes. Mighty spirit of Ajaguraja. Ajaguraja is mostly or highly practiced in northwest of Africa, in countries like Benin, Senegal, Ghana, Nigeria, as well as Niger. Some people they practice Ajaguraja a lot. It is registered in South Africa. I am the only signatory of Ajaguraja, the Prince of Ajaguraja.
Wow. That's powerful. Eh?
Yes.
You are not a priest. You are a
priest.
Not a priest.
No. We are not Christian. We're talking about Ajaguraja movement because those thing of priest. What's this priest? It's only Christian doctrine. Because in Islam they don't have Taoism, Buddhist, Bhangra. They don't have priest. Because each and every faith or belief, it must have its own pillars that are far different from the other one.
What is the peer review about Ajaguraja?
When we're talking about Ajaguraja, the peer review of Ajaguraja, it's whereby you have to literally speak to the angel. Without going to church, it's whereby you build the temple and the altar in your own premises without going to the temple like the way they do Krishna people. They go to the temple and they worship Hare Krishna and all those things. Muslims, they build a mosque so that they'll all party to the mosque, all those people. But when it comes to mighty spirit of Ajaguraja, we into whereby people has to build a temple within their premises, of which is your body, altar in your premises.
Wow.
Not to travel anywhere to look fancy, to overcrowd the stadium, coming to worship Ajaguraja. No. Only one person is worshipped, it is God. We're invoking the Spirit. We are not worshiping the Spirit. Only one person is to be worshipped. It is mighty God. But when it comes to Ajaguraja or Ajaguraja, we invoking the spirit of mighty Ajaguraja. So the things that were failing before, because currently now we are seeing all the times we are just worshipping the spirit of other people who came to enslave us in Africa. And now we're surrendering to other beliefs as well.
Okay, this belief is an African belief.
It's strongly African, and then because anything that you do, it must be African. And there's no way that it can compromise itself with other scripts that are referred to any doctrine. Because we strongly believe that Ajaguraja was only revealed for people who are poor like me, or people who have been enslaved like me for more than 400 years. And then because the same people who were enslaving us, it's the same people today who are commanding us to worship their services as well. But now it comes to Ajaguraja or Spirit of Mighty Ajaguraja, it's whereby we independently worship something that is only serving us as non-European or non-Caucasian.
Sure.
Thank you.
And Babu Dokotela, in any belief systems, there are offerings that are related to that kind of belief system. What kind of offering are accepted to Ajaguraja movement?
Uma sikhuluma ngama-offerings Ajaguraja njengamanje, we're talking about, because most of the time if sithi ethi umuntu Babu Dokotela, I need to sacrifice, I want to offer something to the spirit of Ajaguraja, even though I don't have a business, but I'm not doing anything good now. It's nothing is happening now. If ukhuluma nge-offering, it's only 500 rand for someone who says, Babu Dokotela, I want to sacrifice an offering of mighty spirit of Ajaguraja. I need my breakthrough to happen. We give them the account number, of which is Standard Bank savings account. Account number is 05678 1873. Let me correct the spelling. It is savings account DE Zuma 05678 1873. It is a savings account from Standard Bank. It's whereby people, they deposit money for Ajaguraja, because we got so many accounts, but now that one is only perpetrated for people who says, Babu Dokotela, I need to tap to the powers of mighty spirit of Ajaguraja, but I don't have a business, because that offering is only made for people who are like me and you, people who don't have anything, but we can only sacrifice at 500 rand. Thereafter, we'll pray with you. We'll pray with you in a serious way. We will pray with you, because this is the right time of delivering things that were held by the enemy. When you want to make an offering, it's only 500 rand. Do not exceed anything above 500 rand. Thank you.
Thanks, Babu Dokotela. Now, let us talk about the temple of Ajaguraja. Is there any temple, or is there any structure like a priest in this belief system?
When it comes to mighty spirit of Ajaguraja, do not be fooled by anyone who said, no, we just built a temple there, or we built a hall whereby we invite people to come in and worship Ajaguraja. No, we don't do that. We don't build any temple, because we strongly believe that God has made a temple already, of which is your body. Then you don't need any other temple. But now all you have to do is to pray to the spirit of the mighty Ajaguraja, so that God will authorize the spirit. Because when we talk about Ajaguraja or Ajaguraja, we are talking about the angel of the Lord, who is situated at the front gate of the Lord. He is a warrior angel. Is one of the cherub in terms of rankings, but he's a warrior angel. When you chant to that particular angel, and someone else will pose to me and say, Babu Dokotela, now we are confusing us. Why can't we just ask God to do things for us? Guess what? God has stopped working now. He's not working. God has stopped working long time ago. It doesn't want to work. That is why when he stopped working, he released angels to work. We violate that. We want God to labor. No. Like, we got potholes all over South Africa. His Excellency Cyril Ramaphosa does not fill up the potholes. No, he's got people to do that. He's got people to do that. But now we instigate the powers of the Most High God to come and help us with this. But God has laid the ranks and realms of the angels to come and help us. How to prove that God has stopped working? this thing, I was praying about it, and then God revealed something powerful about this. God said, I have stopped working. On the 5th day, He created human being. On a 6th day, He created a human being. On a 7th day, He retired from making things.
Not he rested.
He retired. He went to rest. He didn't tell us when He's going to come back and start working, making
Again.
Since when you saw one child dropping from the cloud? But you got so many children who even are orphans. Not even one came flying. Nothing. God is not making anything. Even seeds are now coming from the soil.
Not from the sky.
No. But when I was meditating about this, praying about this, that God, you literally made galaxy in 7 days. It was more than 70,000 years, God, when He was designing all this galactic intellectual. Because He is... The problem that I came to resolve is this. We as human beings, when we count years or day, we count in a planetary time.
Sure.
We got binary planet. You know what is binary planet?
I don't
One planet, one sun with 2 planets. Did you know that? Those are called binary. And when they swing those planets, they swing to each other, but they rotate it. We call it binary planet.
Sure.
1 day is 200 years. 1 day is 200 years. When you count about, when you study about Kepler planets, you find that there are planets that they rotate a sun in every 200 years, showing that God did not use this planetary time because we are on Earth. It does not work with 24 hours. It was more than 70,000 years, and then it caused him to because I was even infiltrating, challenging this thing of Big Bang Theory. God said it was void. He said, let it be. His voice was thunder, and everything just started to develop. Not that it was mistake or happened because of science fiction movies. No. God is always God. But now He's rested. Only angels are functioning. You want a guardian angel? Don't call God. Ask God. Want an angel of prosperity? Don't call God. Ask an angel. Because that angel will be authorized by God. Simple as that. God has stopped working and stopped worrying Him. He's not willing to do that. Because the angels are there. The angels are present. And the angels are obeying God. They're so obedient even to God. But we are not using those angels. Babu Dokotela says, let us start to use our angels rather than worrying God. God is too busy. Yeah, let Him rest.
Babu Dokotela, this movement is going to be big.
It has to grow. It has to grow. As long as we are non-Caucasians, non-European, it has to grow because we are not worried about any other race because they are not worried about us as well.
Exactly. But it's going to be big, believe me.
Yes.
This is South Africa. Okay. Now let's go to the month of September. Today is the spring day. What are the objectives?
Month of September. This month alone, from the 1st to the 7th, I'm targeting only people who says, Babu Dokotela, I'm running a business. Babu Dokotela, I used to have a business. I'm now working. You are still a businessman because you got
selling your labor power.
Yes, and you still got a business account number in your bank. It's just that there's no money there. You're still a businessman. I regard you as a businessman. And this month of September, we're urging those people not to give me money. I'm not asking for money. I'm asking for a definitely breakthrough. Those people who will be doing offering of 500 are not that group that I'm talking about because I don't want to come in a level whereby I'm praying on poor people that they must give me money, I'll pray. No, prayer is always come for free. At 12 o'clock, I want you to get 4 candles. They must be red in color. Between those 4 candles, we must put a glass of water without anything. And thereafter, we have to play a song of Ajaguraja. Listen to the song. As much as the song playing, you'll be chanting Ajaguraja, Ajaguraja. You'll be inviting and invoking the spirit of Ajaguraja. Guess what? Within first 7 days doing that, we are not be allowed to eat anything that sees, anything that has heart, anything that has brain. You have to abstain from all those products produced. Anything that is perishable but out of an animal, you are not going to eat. Even your wife, you are not going to entertain your wife for the next 7 days. Since you are inviting the spirit The spirit of Ajaguraja, we are intending to make it appear to you so that your situation will change. And some people, they say, they challenge the fact that there are no temples of Ajaguraja. No, there's no need for the temple, because people who want to meet me, they don't have to come to me. They can do astral projection. Ajaguraja will help you to understand what is astral projection. Babu Dokotela, we are confusing it now. Astral projection is whereby you come out of your body, you travel to your destination and come back again. But you've got to be careful. Do not invite the wrong spirit for that.
Because you might not come back to your body.
No, the problem about is people don't understand. When you come out of your body, there is a cord that pops up from your umbilical cord. You are traveling with that cord, and you are using that cord to track your way back. But that cord often gets entangled. And once it gets entangled, you cannot come back in your body.
What happens to your body now?
Problem is you are not dying. That spirit that has entangled your umbilical cord, it will take over your body.
Right?
You'll wake up as a different person, and you start to change. You'll be dizzy, you'll be confused about most of the things. And your wife will assume that maybe you got a mental health because you don't recognize anyone at home. You don't know who are these people. You feel like sleeping with your child because the different spirit has deposited in your body. Because you have challenged or invoked the wrong spirit. Spirit of Lilith. You cannot invoke Lilith to come out of, you'll never come back. Lilith is a negative spirit. You cannot invoke spirit of Lilith and hope that you will come back. Lilith is greedy. Number one, Lilith hates men because she was once a human being in the Garden of Eden. And because of what happened, she still got a grudge with human race, particularly men. And they have to go to be careful when it comes to those things. If you want that, you must be lectured properly. Otherwise, do not tamper with something that you don't see. Thank you.
Yeah, I think people must take this thing step by step.
Step by
They shouldn't
step.
rush. They shouldn't rush. Babu Dokotela, can a person see Ajaguraja?
To me, it is something wrong that you take a car to a mechanic just replace a part without showing to you.
Sure.
You must see the part that was replaced. And then when it comes to Ajaguraja movement, when we invoke the spirit of Ajaguraja, you change your diet, you change the way of thinking, and you change your sleeping patterns as well. Reason why, 12 o'clock you have to wake up.
Sure.
Your sleeping pattern is changing for 7 days. Thereafter, Ajaguraja will appear to you. When he appears to you, he's not an ordinary thing, like an ordinary angel. His flesh is like a ligament. When you touch it, it's slippery like a rubber. When he touches you, it's slippery like a rubber. But he always covered his head because there is no way that you can able to see his head completely and still be insane. And then he closes his wings because there is no way you cannot tolerate it. Ajaguraja is not your friend. He only speaks one language. What can I do for you? Do not mumble. Just say exactly. Don't say that I want to win lotto, because we know that lotto is not from God. It's a covenant of the underground. Don't say, hey, I want to win lotto 10 times. Be specific, be sincere, understand your business. Understand why you have to invite the most powerful spirit such as Ajaguraja, and you still talk nonsense. You can see Ajaguraja. There is no way you cannot see Ajaguraja. Even that your mother was a prostitute and then you were proper from the womb of a prostitution, but you'll always be immune before the eyes of the Ajaguraja. Ajaguraja treat you independently, not from where you're coming from.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thanks, Babu Dokotela. We have come to the end of our show. People must catch us again next time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I almost said against. Goodbye.
Okay, thank you very much.
Hey, I'm sure you've been asking yourself, what is wrong with me? What is happening in my life? Your life is stagnant. Everything is falling apart. You are failing to pay your monthly expenses. Well, I have a solution for you. CFO, Cash Flow Oil from Babu Dokotela. Get it today and use it with a yellow candle and say whatever you want and start to see change in your life. Call 063 689 8922 or 082 459 1816.